As expected, the US stock market has reached one-year highs. Investors still believe in bright prospects of the US economy, neglecting the Fed's signals about a change in monetary policy sooner than later. Meanwhile, the US dollar index slipped on Monday. Does it mean that traders are poised to buy risky assets again? Let's discuss it in our video. The S&P 500 opened this week with gains. Today it has halted its advance at near 4,479, having updated the highest level of the year. The economic calendar was empty for the United States. The only report on existing home sales in the US is of secondary importance. Nevertheless, existing home sales increased to 5.99 million units year-on-year in July, better than expected. Apparently, the US is going through a market boom. Both the equity and housing markets are strongly bullish. Investors are not going to leave the race. They are not discouraged either by elevated stock prices or the rhetoric of the Federal Reserve. The regulator dropped a hint about a hawkish revision of its monetary policy this autumn. Against this background, the S&P 500 has come space for further growth as high as 4,480 and even 4,500. The latter is seen as resistance from where the price might pull back. Unexpectedly, the US dollar index sharply tumbled to 92 and 90 from 93 and 40 on Monday. Perhaps traders are changing sentiment on the US currency. Its advance, which was in their cards a few days ago, is delayed. So there is a likelihood that the US dollar index could fall lower to 92 and 80. Might the news from the US change market trends? We will find out about it in a few hours. The US dollar declined against the Canadian dollar to a larger degree than to other major currencies. On Monday, the USD CAD pair came to a standstill at about 1.2620. Experts say that the loonie found support from yesterday's rally of oil prices and as crude appreciated 5%. Meanwhile, the USD CAD pair is expected to trade in the corridor between 1.26 and 1.2650. If the price is able to hold firmly below the lower border of this channel, a further decline is imminent. At the same time, Bitcoin is fighting for the level of $50,000 with a view to extending a rally that began in August. Over the weekend, the number one cryptocurrency climbed above $47,800 and managed to fix above it confidently. As long as Bitcoin trades above this level, the door will be open for new highs, so the cryptocurrency could rise to $52 or even to $58,000 per token. Traders are wondering whether the ongoing market dynamic looks like a swelling bubble or the real bubble is actually looming over the US stock market. The situation will clear up after the nearest policy meeting of the Federal Reserve, which is due on September. Meanwhile, the soft US dollar awaits the economic symposium in Jackson Hole. Bitcoin has high chances to rebound back to 52 or 58,000. In this case, the bulls will apply the price above 48,000. And that's all for today. We keep monitoring the financial market situation. Subscribe to our channel and see you tomorrow.